And get rid of this torch. It looks like he's spinning around pretty fast, so my guess is as soon as I get rid of these torches, skeleton's going to pop right out. And I'm going to try to escape. Let's see. Ah! See? Ah! He popped out. He popped out like I said he was going to. Okay, I got to get rid of this block and jump out. Jump out. Jump out. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my survival Let's Play. I am here with Fred the Safety Sheep, and today we are going to be showing you how to turn a mob spawner into an experience farm. So, I happened to find a mob spawner while I was mining very close to my house. And it's right in here. Let me show you as soon as I can get in here. There we go! It is a skeleton spawner, and I have torches around it right now, so it can't spawn out any skeletons. And this is what I've done. And this is what you should do if you too want to turn your mob spawner into an experience farm. So, if you have your mob spawner, usually it's sitting right on the ground. And what you want to do is mine out one block below it in a 7x7 cube or square, and have the mob spawner directly in the middle. So, what I mean by that is if you look at my mob spawner, right here down just below the mob spawner, if you go to the left, 1, 2, 3, and to the right, 1, 2, 3, you then have a 7x7 square with the mob spawner right in the middle. So that's what you need to do. Just put your mob spawner in the middle and mine out 3 from the side of it on each side. And that's how you get it started. Then once you have that, you'll have a room just like this, and you come over here to the back of your room, and you want to mine out the block right here, and also the block right here. So, you have, again, a 7x7, and then the block right here mined out, and the block right here mined out. And why these are mined out is because this is where you're going to place your water, which will funnel your skeletons down to where you want them to go. So, let's put our water in here. And we have a bucket of water for right in here. And there we go. And as you can see, it's going to push all the water down to about right here. Then you take the blocks right here where the water stops, and you want to mine these out. Just like this. And there. Then you mine out the blocks that you're standing on. Just like this. And there we go. So your room should look like this, with your mob spawner floating in the air here, your water coming out, and then stopping right here on these blocks. The next thing you do is you want to mine out the block that's just past your mob spawner. So you have your mob spawner, see my mob spawner is right here, so it's centered on this block right here, and then the one just past that. You mine that block out, just like that, and then you want to mine out all of the blocks that the water is sitting on top of right here like this. So mine that one, and this one, and this one, and then this one, this one, this one, and this one. And there we go. Now if I could take a step back here, let me show you that the water all funnels down into that little square right there. And if you look, so like say I pretend I'm a skeleton and I spawned in right about here. It'll push me down here, and I'll go right into the mob spawner, and it'll push me right into this square here. So at this wall, you want to mine out the 2 middle blocks here like this, just like that, and then the 2 to the side of that one, just like this. There we go. Now, no matter where the skeletons spawn in this room, they'll always get pushed right down here into the center, just like this. See? Now, once you have that done, you make a little hallway down here, and right here I actually have a water elevator. Because a funny thing about a skeleton, even though they're made out of bones, they still happen to float. So, if you look right here, I have a sign that's blocking the water off there, and a sign that's blocking the water off down there. So if you go forward, this is my water elevator, and it's only 1 by 1, so it's just one block, and then it's straight up 21 blocks. So let's just go up here so I can show you. So it's straight up 21 blocks, and I just alternated a sign, a water block, sign, water block, sign, water block, all the way up 21 blocks. And once I get up to the top, I'll show you what that looks like. Here we are at the top, and it's just enough room here, too tall for a skeleton to be able to fit. And I put a water block right back here, so it pushes the skeletons down this way. I have a nice little cheeky sign for them. It says, "Have a nice trip," because right at this point, they fall down 21 blocks. Also see I have a block, a sign right here, and a sign right there. And what this sign is doing is it's blocking the water, making it stop right here at the edge. And then this sign is to trick the skeletons into thinking there's a block there, so they just take a normal step off, and they fall straight down into the area that I'm about to show you. So let me go back down this way. I'll fight the current back down into my water elevator so I can show you the other part of this. Here we go, right down here. Whee! Okay, so I have a door here, just like that. And this right here is where we just were. See those? Yeah, I don't know if you can see them, but if you look way up there, those are the signs that we were just looking at. And on this side, that's where the water stops, right about there. And so what you do is you put a block down right there, and then you build down around the block that they fall, or around the hole that they fall in. You build down so that there's only one block high here. And what that does is when they fall down, all you see is their legs, and they can't actually see you or hit you with their bows and arrows. So let's see, I think it's about ready. Also, I have this door here so I can actually get in and out of here if I need to. And also, because sometimes skeletons will get stuck in here, and if you just open the door, they'll try to come around and shoot you, and when they do, they'll come down this passageway and they'll get sucked right up into the elevator. So now, if we just go up here, I'm going to get rid of these torches, and we're going to see if this thing works. There we go. And get rid of that torch. And get rid of this torch. It looks like he's spinning around pretty fast, so my guess is as soon as I get rid of these torches, skeleton's going to pop right out. And I'm going to try to escape. Let's see. Ah! See? Ah! He popped out. He popped out like I said he was going to. Okay, I got to get rid of this block and jump out. Jump out, jump out, jump out. Don't chase me. Don't chase me. Okay, right now, he's getting sucked into that hallway right there that I showed you earlier. Right here. See? There he is. And then he gets sucked right up the elevator. Up there like that. I'm going to shut this door so that they can't shoot me. He gets sucked right up the elevator, and he should pop out right down here. Now, the reason why I made it 21 blocks is because when a skeleton falls 21 blocks, or any mob for that matter, except for a spider, I think. A spider, I think it's 18 blocks for them to fall and die. Well, anyway, when a skeleton falls 21 blocks, he doesn't quite die, but if you hit him 2 times with anything, he does. And his experience orbs pop out, and you can collect them, and that's it. That's the whole thing. Pretty easy, pretty simple. I've seen other versions of this, but they don't actually incorporate the water elevator, which actually makes it a lot nicer, because the way that mob grinder or mob spawners work is if there are too many mobs within a certain radius of the mob spawner will not spawn any more mobs in. But when the skeletons go up here 21 blocks away, they're far enough away so that more skeletons will actually spawn. See, here comes another one there. See, and no matter where they spawn in there, they will always come down this hallway there and get sucked up into the elevator and then drop down right here behind me. Just like that. That's it. Isn't that easy? Oh, there's another one. Okay, so like I said, I am very close. Oh, look at Bat. Hi, Bat. Whoa! Man, he has like teeth on him. Did you see that? Big old eyeball. Ah! Fred, get away! Fred, get the bat away from me. Oh, okay. That was scary. Another skeleton here, and there he goes, dropping some bones. Now, I did this for a little while earlier, And as you can see, I got a whole stack and a little bit of bones and a couple of bows. And you can even get enchanted bows. See, I got one enchanted one right here with power 1. Isn't that cool? So what I also did, again, because this place is so close to my house, is I put an enchantment table right here, because this is going to be my enchanting room. Since it makes sense, because I can come right over here and beat up some skeletons and get experience, and then come right over here and then enchant things. I do, however, need to get some bookshelves, because if you didn't know, bookshelves up the power of your enchantment table, and it lets you put more powerful enchantments on all your stuff. I do have my auto cow cooker from the last episode running at full steam, so I am getting a lot of leather, but for books you also need a lot of paper. And so I'm going to figure out a way, I think, to get a lot of paper from... Where do paper come from? Paper comes from sugar canes. That's right. Paper comes from sugar canes. So maybe in the next episode, I'll put together something and show you guys that helps me collect sugarcane really easily. Here, as you can see, just that little time that I was talking, I already have a nice block full of skeletons here, and it looks like one of them's actually wearing some armor. Isn't that cool? Here we go. They're all glitching out of there. Okay, here we go. Boy, there's a lot. I thought there was like 4 of them or so, but it seems like there's a lot more just in that little time. And as you can see, I'm already at level 36, and I believe I began this episode at level 34 or 35. And to gain a level like that in such a short amount of time, when you're that high level already, is really difficult or really hard. So, as you can see, it works really well. Now, one other thing I wanted to show you is this right here. And this is my anvil room. I was digging in here, and I saw that there was this lava here already, and I thought that was pretty cool looking, so I decided to just put my anvil here and put some furnaces, and this is where I'm going to use my anvil, right down here next to my spawner, so I can get all of this experience. Anyway, that's about all that I wanted to show you this episode, so stay tuned for my next episode, where I come up with a way to make paper really easily. Anyway, till next time, bye!